everyone.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Wine After 9. It is now episode 37. So we are getting up there with your host Dionté
and Rashida,
bringing you your group chat personified.
Hello guys.
Firstly, guys, we want to apologize for the delays in what's been going on. It's just been such a busy month.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot going on, guys.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on, but we're getting back on track, so please forgive us.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back on track, so don't worry.
Yeah, we're getting there, guys. So it's just been, there's a lot going on, so we're just,
literally,
but we're here. That's what matters.
Exactly. We're not going anywhere. Okay,
we're here, guys.
The schedule may have been thrown off a bit, but we're here to stay. Okay.
Don't worry, guys. Sorry, but we're back now. That's the main thing. We're back.
Yes. Before we get into anything, Rashida, what are we drinking?
Well, guys, today we are having mimosas.
Come on.
Bit of orange juice. I love me a mimosa. So
yes, ma'am.
Bit of prosecco, bit of orange juice.
Literally, you can never go wrong with a mimosa.
You can actually never go wrong.
You can never go wrong.
The best. And when it's like cold as well.
Oh, yeah.
This is like ice cold, so yeah.
Literally, perfect. Perfecto. Now, again, before we get into the topics of today, Rashida, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Do you know what? I've actually been like quite chilled. I've been inside, first of all, because it is flipping cold. I don't know where the temperature drop came. Last I remembered, in September, sometimes it was warm, innit?
Exactly.
But I don't know what's going on this year. Like, the temperature just literally went phew. So I've literally just been inside. I've literally just been chilling. I've been staying in. I've just been having little... Yeah, and I'm actually, like, I stayed in most of the weekend. And it was someone really close to me's birthday, but we literally just stayed in the house, and it was just so, like, it was just nice to be inside. Like, I stayed in the whole day. I've just been going to the gym. Like, I've just been locked in, myself. Honey. Yeah, I've been locked in.
I hear that. Listen.
Yes, I've literally just been, just chilling.
It's even coming to that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming to that time of year to just, like, calm down. Yeah, like just stay inside because it's too cold.
Keep your head low.
And I feel like this winter's going to be really, like, peak as well.
Yeah,
for real. This is the indication that it's going to be a peak winter.
It's actually so annoying.
Yeah.
But... yeah, me, I've had a busy month.
Yeah, you've been busy.
Yeah, so at the top of the month, I went to Ayia, Napa to chaperone my baby cousins. So yeah, that was really good. I was even telling Rashida earlier, the men over there, like, if you're a black woman, you will get a lot of love. Like,
black women just get love outside of the UK. That's just what it is. Like, if you're a black woman and you leave the UK, you're gonna find the love. Like, it's gonna find you even.
Exactly. So yeah, but at the same time, it's also a party destination, so we all know what they were on. But like, it was a lot. The men were a lot. Like, they're very forward. It's not like here in the UK where they pussyfoot around. Like, if they want you, they'll come up to you and be like, "I want you." And you're like,
That's the energy.
That's the energy, low key, but...
And are they like buff? Are they like...
No, some of them are. I'll say like 50%.
Okay.
But like, some of them were. I was like, not bad. Not bad, Cyprus. Okay. Not bad. Okay. No, so that was really good. And then went to see Vybz in Manchester.
Oh my gosh, we need to talk about Vybz.
We have to talk about that, honey.
About Vybz.
So I'm sure if you've been tuning in, you know that me and Rashida went to 2 different shows. So let's start off with you, Rashida. How was the London show?
You know what? I enjoyed it. I just think I wish I went to like Birmingham because I feel like there's such a like big community of Jamaicans in Birmingham. So I feel like they're all going to come up, they're going to show up, they're going to show out. I don't think that show's happened yet. I think it's happening this week. But I feel like the crowd were a bit young. Like, I don't feel like they knew a lot of stuff. But what I will say with our shows, because you know he put out that set list. Yeah. And everyone was complaining about the set list. I personally didn't think that set list was too bad. There was some songs on there that I was like, oh, he needs to add that song in. But I was going with the hope of like, no, I feel like when he feels the vibe, he's just going to do certain songs. Like, so I was just like, yeah, you know, he's going to do it. But then he changed it completely. And then there was a whole section where he did a lot of songs that people didn't know, even myself included. I didn't know. So it was a bit like, everyone was a bit like, you could see everyone was just waiting for him to do like the bangers. But then he had a section where he was going back to back to back, and it was like, okay, yeah, we're lit. Wow, it's lit, it's lit. I personally really enjoyed it. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I said. I enjoyed it. I thought he did well. The thing is, I think everybody went to this concert because people are complaining afterwards. They were like, Vybz wasn't like up to par or whatever. I didn't go there expecting to see Vybz Kartel from 2005. Like, people need to be so fucking for real. Like, he wasn't gonna have the energy that he had back then. You have to remember, the man's been in jail. First of all, he's also not well. Like, he has a health condition. I think putting those things into play, I think he smashed it. Like, he was good.
For real though.
I had such a good time.
I would say the same thing. Like, I personally, like you, I never went in there expecting a Grammy award-winning performance. Do you get what I mean? Especially with his health condition. So I mainly went there expecting the bangers. Do you get what I mean? And just having a good vibe. Like, for Manchester though, it was lit. His show, amazing. Like, he put his all into that. Like, I can't even lie.
It was good, yeah.
I think he did really
Manchester
well.
did look lit as well.
Fam, it was so lit. The only thing though was like, I feel like our small section, the vibe wasn't really there. Like, I feel like 50% of the people were there because they knew Fever. And then like the other half was like us. So it was kind of throwing the section off.
Yeah.
But like, when we were looking around, it was a vibe. Like, it was such a vibe. Even like after, and everyone was just chilling outside, like they'll come and talk to you, things like that. Like, it was so different to London. Also, the organisation for Co-op Live, it was so much better than doing like an O2 or something.
I really want to go to that venue. Apparently it's really good.
It's so good.
I need someone to come to concert so I can just be like, I'm going to go Manchester.
It's so good. But like, because you know, sometimes when you go to like the O2 and stuff, even when you're lining up or you're walking to line up, there's always a gang of people. And like, there was none of that. Everyone got in so quick, and we're all getting in at the same time. But like, no one was like cramped together. It was all spaced out, and like, within 5 minutes we're in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like even coming out, yeah. And because his show abruptly ended, I'll get into that. So everyone was leaving at the same time. So even we were like, oh God, the fact that we're leaving at the same time, like we're going to get caught in so... There was none of that. Like, yes, you could see a lot of people, but there was so much space that like there was bare space between everyone. But overall, the 24 hours was really good. I personally feel like though he couldn't finish his set because of his health reasons.
Oh, do you think? He was late and they cut him off. Oh no. So he was like, yeah, I'm coming back. My manager needs to talk to me. And then they were like, yeah, thank you for coming. Someone else come. I was like, yeah, thank you for coming. We were like, oh.
I don't know if he got cut off or not, but it wasn't 11 yet.
Oh, okay.
But maybe, like he said something along the lines of like, you know, like every time when I come on stage, like I put my everything into it. Yeah. And I just want to thank you guys. And then the guy who kept handing him his water and towel and all of that, like came, like got his arm and was like, good night everyone, and like walked him out. And that was it. So I feel like maybe it got too much for his body, like because he was going in, like he was jumping a lot. Like,
did he have that knee brace?
Yeah, he even had 2, I think.
Sending me.
I think he even had 2. Oh. Yeah, like
he's really working himself.
He's working himself, and I think Manchester, that show is like it fully hit him. Like, oh my God, like, my body's been through a lot.
Yeah, he has done a lot.
Yeah,
sometimes now he's in Malta doing Freedom Street. Then he's coming back. He's working. You know,
he's working.
He's working.
Listen, it's been over a decade. The money needs to. We need to keep it there.
Fam, honestly,
money have to make.
Money have to make.
Even when we were younger, we'll be like, oh, if he ever gets out, we have to go to that show.
I was like, I'll even go to Jamaica.
Literally. And now look, we managed to see him not once, but twice, even at the Momos.
Oh my God. Do you know, I always forget that we saw him at the Momos.
Yeah,
and I
we
cried.
saw him. We got a little sneak peek. You were crazy.
I think I just got overwhelmed. Even when I went to the show, like, there was a point when I kept turning to everyone next and I was like, guys, that's Vybz Kartel, you know? Like,
Don't kill
like,
me.
no, guys, that's Vybz. Like,
that is hilarious.
don't you think it was so funny that he came out that prison cell? That intro.
Well, we didn't get that.
You didn't get the prison cell?
Nah, we didn't get that.
What did he do? How did he come out? He just came out?
He just had like a black curtain and then the MC like introduced him like, are you ready for Vybz Kartel? And then the curtain dropped and he just had lights like. But I had a feeling though, because London is like the capital, you have to go all out. So I knew, I didn't expect that, if I'm honest. Wow. But no, it was a vibe. Like, even people at our hotel, bare of them were going, it was a vibe.
Manchester, yeah. I think Manchester, outside of London, that's my favourite city.
Honestly.
I love, if someone tells me let's go Manchester, I'm going. 10-10.
It was such a vibe.
The vibe, I don't know what it is up there, but they're just lit, man.
They're so lit. They're so lit. Some of them are crazy.
Yeah, there's something, but they're lit.
But they're lit overall. Like, I'm so glad I went to a show outside of London.
Yeah, that's what I think I want to do next. But sometimes when you weigh it up, is like, even the other day, what show was that? There was a show that I was looking at, and I was thinking, should I go see it in Manchester or like Birmingham? And then someone was like to me, yeah, but when you think about, by the time you've like paid for the travel and all that, and I was like, yeah, it's true, but it's also an experience.
Yeah, man.
It's like, look, I'm going with my girls, like 24 hours in another city. Like, it's just fun. Let's go to dinner. Let's go to the show. Let's go out. Like, I think it's fun. It's nice.
It is nice, and like you said, it's an experience.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. There definitely needs to be a fine line between like watching how you spend, but also living your life. Like, because this UK, you'll actually get into a cycle of just existing and just working, coming home because you're scared to spend.
Yeah.
But there's certain things in life that, like, the older I get, the more I realise the experience will be worth it. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Because even when, don't mean to get deep, but even when you hear stories of like people who are dying and stuff, they always remember the experiences that they made for themselves.
Yeah.
They don't remember how much they saved or all of this, all of that. Like, it's always like, I'm so happy I went here.
Yeah,
or I wish I did this. I wish I like, there's certain things, like if you really want to experience it, save up and experience it.
Yeah, just
do you get what I mean? Like, just do it.
Yeah,
it will come back.
Yeah, it will come back.
But also plan for it.
Yeah. Don't
just be like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to do Birmingham and pay. Like, I don't know when the next payment is coming.
Yeah.
But definitely, if you're the type of person who's like, I want to go, but I don't have money, find out when that show is. Give yourself minimum 3-4 months. Save. So that when it's time to book it, I have it, let me book it. Then you've done it. Do you get what I mean? It's all about planning. So definitely live your life.
Yeah, live 100%. Your life, do it. Like, the money will come back and the memory will be forever.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It's those moments that get you by. You think, I'm so glad that I did that.
Exactly.
It's fun, guys, man. Live your life.
Live your life. But speaking of making a lifelong memory, the wedding bells have come out again.
My goodness, guys, we need to talk. Dionté, we need to talk about the weddings that have been happening. First of all, I'm going to start this off by saying, I even said this on my Instagram the other day, is there some sort of September discount for weddings? Because I've seen weddings before, but September, there was a day there were like 4 weddings on the same day.
Yeah.
I was on Snap and I was looking at people thinking, are they at the same? And then I was like, they're not even at the same
September
wedding.
Is like one of the cheaper months.
It's September, there's 2,000 birthdays. Now there's been 2,000 weddings. It's just like, it's such a chaotic month.
It's a lot.
But I have been here for the wedding content.
Yes, man.
I am here for it. Because you don't know I'm a lover girl, innit? So I have just been here for watching other people for, like, it's just been amazing.
Yeah, man. So those of you who don't know, so we'll probably mainly discuss, like, there's been 2 weddings that have been going viral on social media. So there's one for an influencer called Tony Tone. I think she has a podcast. She's an author. She's like an English content creator. And she recently got married to her husband now. And also Mr. Easy and Temi Otidola.
Yeah.
So Mr. Easy's a musician and Temi is like an heiress of a Nigerian billionaire.
Yeah.
So they both had their weddings. Is it this past weekend gone? Yeah, or like this past week?
They posted the content because Mr. Easy's and Temi's was from like May.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. So they've just like posted the content basically of the wedding.
Yeah.
But God, I have seen. Well, listen, yeah, I've seen wealth in my life, but Temmie, Mr. Easy and Temmie's wedding, yeah, just showed me in this life have money.
Honestly,
have money. The thing is, it was like. So I've actually followed Temmie Otedola for years. Like I followed her from when she used to have like a fashion blog. So I knew like when she was with Mr. E. So I feel like I've like followed their journey with you. You know like, when you're like, you know someone but you don't know them. You know them ones when you
parasocial relationships.
Yeah, parasocial relationship, that's the word. So they obviously got engaged, I think like 2 or 3 years ago, and they kept everything in regards to their wedding literally a secret. And I remember there was a day, I think on socials, that someone posted like, oh, they got married. I think it was the same day as Davido actually that they got married.
Okay.
And someone like people were like posting it like, oh, they're in Iceland, they've seen that they've got married, but nobody said anything. They never said anything. And I think the only time they confirmed it is when I think Davido someone posted a thing and tagged Davido and then tagged Mr. Easy. It was like, congratulations for like getting married on the same day. That's the only time they were like, oh, thank you, like they got married.
Okay.
But they were basically saving the content and everything for this Vogue article. So it's a random date and they literally just drop this content. Do you understand? Do you know how mad it is to have 3 weddings in 3 different places? Monaco, Dubai, and Iceland. I read that Vogue article from top to bottom. Anything I've seen for that wedding, I'm there, I'm reading it, I'm watching it, I watched every TikTok. Like I was so invested in this wedding. Wealth. 3 different countries. Iceland. They were in the middle of a field. They built a thing over the. John Legend came from a but. Do you know how mad that is?
That's crazy. But I'm not shocked. Her dad is a whole billionaire, and it's not even just billionaire in Naira, billionaire in US dollars. Like they can afford anything on this entire planet. Do you get what I mean?
Mr. Easy's got money as well.
Exactly.
Mr. Easy has money.
And he's got money as well.
He's got money.
To put them both together,
because he's a business.
What budget?
I saw a thing that he put up the other day, and he was like, "Music is only 20% of my earnings."
Yeah, the man's got money.
20%. I didn't know he had money like that until now.
How I knew, yeah. The man doesn't even make music like how he used to.
That's actually such a good point, because when's the last time Mr. Easy really dropped like that? Because when he was running things,
it's definitely by choice.
20, like when we was at uni, he was dropping banger after banger after banger. Then he just disappeared for a bit, and then it was like, what happened to Mr. Easy?
I feel like he did a Jay-Z.
Yeah, businessman. That's the best way to do it, man.
He pulled a Jay-Z for real. But God, that wedding, have money in this life or you will suffer.
Money.
This is why I say, this is why I can't be too mad at gold diggers, because who wants to be broke?
Honestly.
Who? Especially like when you get a little like a little taste of money or like how they live. Why would you want to go back?
Honestly,
that money, that wedding, like you said, it showed you have money. They have money.
Goodness. It was one of the most beautiful.
Did you see the dad's speech? And he was like, "Oh my God, guys!" He basically said, he said that he went to Dubai with his daughter, trying to view houses to live in. The daughter came with him to see a house viewing, and she basically said, "Yeah, this house would be nice for my wedding, whatever." My wedding reception, he was like, cool. He bought the house in it. Big house, obviously. Then he went to view another one. Was it across the street?
I think, it was on the same street.
It was on the same street. Went with her. She came in now. She's saying, oh, this will be nice for my after party. Did you not buy the house?
Bought the house, just like that. Do you know how fucking mad that is?
Oi, when I tell you, Daddy's girls will know, brother.
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, it must be so nice to have a proper, like, billionaire dad. Because even when she's married, if anything goes belly up, I've got my dad. Like, I've actually got my whole dad. What do you mean?
Yeah, some people live a life, you know.
They live a life. But what I like about their wedding as well, although it showed wealth, it wasn't tacky. It was done in a very classy way. Classy and elegant.
Yeah.
And that's what I really liked about it. Like, it really showed me you don't have to, especially as Black people, when we get money, we tend to go for the flashiest things
Yeah,
all the time.
sparkly dress.
Yeah, like
It was-
the most blinged out thing, like to showcase that we've got money.
Yeah.
But they did it in such a tasteful way. Like,
yeah, tasteful. That's the perfect word. Yeah.
You can tell they have taste.
Yeah.
Because sometimes money doesn't buy taste. You can have the money but not have
class.
the taste.
Money does not buy
She
class.
showed me that she has the money, the class,
Yeah.
and the taste
Yeah.
to pull this off. Like,
literally.
And that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't chaotic. It wasn't like the other African weddings that you see where there's bare people, there's no crowd control. Like, everything seemed like...
Yeah.
This was perfectly planned to the T.
Yeah, to the T.
And that's why I loved that wedding.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to Tony Tone's. Why I was obsessed with Tony Tone's one. And that was because, like, for me, especially being 31 and, like, unmarried and stuff, she really gave me hope.
Yeah.
That, like, it's actually not too late.
Yeah.
Because even, like, I haven't followed her a lot, but I've followed her in and out throughout the years. And, like, she's talked about, like, being a certain age, not being married. She's feeling the pressures, all of that. Yeah, so, like, when she was documenting when she first met her husband and, like, the journey of doing long distance, things like that. And then to see her now on her wedding day, it was like,
yeah.
Okay, I still have a bit of time. Like, because how old is she? Like, 36?
36,
yeah. So, and she managed to meet a man, no kids... None of that, no baggage.
What the hell, man?
The same age as her. So it just shows me, like, just keep hope alive. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not all dead.
Yeah.
But I think that's just the societal pressure.
Yeah.
But it's good to have people like Tony Tone to show that, like, I got married later than society would want me to.
Yeah.
But it was the best decision for me. Do you get what I mean?
Definitely.
And they really seem suited for each other.
So suited
like,
to each other.
They're so suited.
suited.
When I tell you opposites attract, that is them. Like,
yeah.
I'm just so happy for her. And I love their whole family. Like, they're just they seem so genuine.
Such a beautiful family.
Yeah, so to see it. But tell me, what do you think of her wedding?
When I saw her wedding, I was like, Tony Tone is the perfect example of waiting for the right person and not feeling pressure to settle for less.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she really waited, and she probably did get so much societal pressure on her.
Of course.
Like, so many people.
And she admitted it. Like, she really felt it and was really down about it for a while.
Yeah.
But I think as women, we go through that, innit? Like, we all go through it until we meet our person, and then we're like, we get it now.
Yeah, why we had to wait. Yeah, and she found someone that is so perfect for her, so suited to her, and it just shows. Yeah, like, don't give in to the pressure that people put on you, and you start to get it from. Sometimes even from, like, your late 20s, people start saying to you, when are you going to marry, blah, blah, blah. But you can see that she stood firm on, I'm not going to marry until it's the right person.
Yeah, for real.
And that is so inspirational. And it just shows that she met the right person for her, and she's done it on her own terms.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful to see.
Exactly.
And it just shows, like, if you wait for the right person, you'll find the right person.
Mm-hmm.
And it must be so hard to kind of wait for we're doing it basically. We want to get married, but we're like, we're not going to settle for the wrong person. So
absolutely not.
Wait. So I'm not going to settle for the right person just so I can say, oh yeah, I'm married. Because
I'm not trying to get divorced.
Exactly.
Like, I want to do this once and once only.
Yeah.
That is it.
It just shows that waiting really does pay off, and waiting for the right person and not settling.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you think of some of the situations that people are in, you're just like, you know what? It's actually not even worth it.
It's not.
Because a lot of people will be with someone just for the sake of marriage, or just like, oh, I'm just going to get with this person just so I can get married. And it is so difficult because you get to a point like now where we've literally watched 5 weddings in the same day.
Yeah.
And it's so hard because you think to yourself, shit, when is it going to be my turn? Or when is it going to... when is this going to happen for me, and when am I going to get to experience this joy? But when I looked at Tony Tone's, I thought, you know what?
Yeah. Like you said,
perfect.
Because we think like that. Like, I definitely do not want to settle. But like you said, you often question sometimes, like, okay, when is it going to happen though? Like, am I doing the right thing? All of this. So again, her wedding showed me that, like, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
just keep going. Like, just keep going.
Yeah, that
type
put
thing.
such a big smile on my face when I saw her get married. I knew she was going to get married, but like when she dropped the pictures from their traditional, and they were both like in this purple, which was...
That colour, oh my God, wonderful. That colour.
A lot of black people are doing colour for weddings, and I love it. I just love weddings at the moment. I love how experimental everyone's being. I love how everybody's doing like their own thing. And what I liked with those two weddings in particular, with Tony Tone's and Temi's, it was them. You know, like people get married and they feel like they just have to do the most, or they have to do things that are outside of them. And you can kind of tell it's like for show and it's for this, but you can see it's just them.
Yeah. It was uniquely for them.
Like,
they're not doing it to please others. It was purely based off of their interests, what they like.
Yeah, and I like that
very
they were
unique.
Big weddings, but they weren't like...
I know what you mean.
There weren't just like so much going on. Like,
but
they
that's
had
another
like
thing
planned, and it was just like, you know.
Because that's another thing as well, that it depends what the definition of a big wedding to you is.
Yeah.
Because to me, I would say that they both had a big wedding.
Yeah, those were big weddings.
But they just didn't have a lot of guests.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So their venues were big enough to accommodate those guests.
Everyone, yeah.
Whereas I feel like Africans, they invite the whole world, and
they
then
invite everybody.
You're squashing people into one room. Like, and then it just ends up looking tacky.
Yes.
So I personally feel like I would rather have a smaller amount of guests but have a grand wedding than to have a grand wedding and have a lot of people.
It just looks so messy. And then you just get random people there.
And it's very hard to control a crowd in an enclosed space.
Yeah.
So there will always be certain things that will go wrong with when you have a lot of guests at your wedding.
Yeah.
And that's just personally something I don't want. Obviously, to each his own. But these weddings showed me that, like, you can have a grand wedding without all the guests.
The guests, and just so many random people. And just, like, all the guests were just on point as well. Like, there was no just...
Exactly.
You know, people come in
because they knew who to invite as well.
Lagos hairline. It's just like, oh! Like, it's just...
They knew who to invite as well. Like, to me, they clearly invited people who they have some type of relationship with. Yeah. It wasn't just inviting anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
Because that's usually stuff like that happens when you when you don't really know half the people.
Yeah.
But when you kind of know who you're... Yeah, exactly. But when you kind of know who you're inviting, it's easier to control the day, because you will know, like, okay, I can't put this cousin next to this cousin because if I do, it's going to cause this. You can prepare for stuff like that better. But yeah, I love both of their weddings. Like you said, it was very them.
Yeah.
So whether we liked their dresses or not, I can't take that away. Like, their wedding was for them.
Yeah.
And for what they executed, I think they both did very well.
Oh, they were
in their
stunning.
Weddings.
Yeah, so beautiful. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're both those girls anyway.
Yeah, man. Even Temi deserved it. 8 years. But she is young though, so it kind of helps.
But I think they do that. What I quite liked, especially with their weddings, is because of the statuses that they have.
Yeah.
Individually. It could have been such a massive like it could have just been like everybody in the community could have been there, and it could have been everyone in the world, world leaders flying in, because of like who her father is, who Mr. Easy is, it could have been all that, but it was just very them. And I like the fact that they also kind of took their time with it, because they even used to have a podcast, and I remember listening to it, and there was an episode when they were literally like, if we could just get married, the two of us, we'll do it, the two of us. Like, because that's literally all that matters. And they had a long engagement, and that's just what... I like that a lot of people these days with weddings are doing what's kind of considered outside of the norm. Because I think a lot of people just think, oh, you have to do it like this, you have to do it like da-da-da-da. But that's why I like those weddings in particular, because you can just see, like with Tony Tones, you can see she waited for the right man, and she's found him, and she's married him, and she's done it the way she wants to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas some people would be saying, by that age, you should be on your second child, you should be on this, da-da-da. But it was like, no, like, you know.
Exactly.
So yeah, such beautiful weddings. But yeah, Tony Tone really, really gives me hope.
No, honestly.
Really, because people will start putting pressure on you, and I've started having it. People say, but one thing I always say is, and I say this publicly now, if there is one thing you cannot force me, Rashida, to do, is to marry before I'm ready to marry. You can never. No auntie, no uncle, no cousin, no anyone can tell me anything, because I'll turn around and tell you, no, it's not what I want right now.
Exactly.
I just said to someone the other day, I was like, it's not what I'm looking for right now. So where do we go from here?
My rebuttal is always, are you going to pay for it?
No, are you going to find the man? That's what I say to people. Are you going to find the man?
No, I don't care. Are you going to pay? I can find any man to fit there. But if you fit the bill, I will get married. And you live my life as a wife. I always say that half of them keep quiet and the other half are like, yeah, I'll pay for it. I'll say, when you bring me the money is when I'll start planning. And then that's when they usually shut up.
Yeah,
but
you can never ever force
I'm
me
so,
to marry. I'm
anyway,
so sorry. It's
my family know anyway. Like, I'm not... You can't force me to do something I don't want to do. Like, you just can't. And that's how they know me. They've given up.
Yeah, and that's how people end up in miserable situations, because they forced this thing, because they felt like the end goal has to be marriage, or it has to be this, or I have to get married because I'm getting to this age and I'm not married yet, and blah, 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 blah. It's fine.
And they will help you with nothing, you know. You'll find the man, do that. When you're in issues... Are you going to be calling them? Exactly. No, they're going to be the same ones laughing at you that you're failing in a marriage that you forced someone to be in.
You guys should just figure it out because it's just the two of you, blah, blah, blah. No, you can never force me to settle. Yes, it is difficult. And there are days, don't get me wrong, that I do get really sad. And I think to myself, wow, what if I'm waiting for this thing that's never going to happen, or blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, I also, even out of just stubbornness, out of people thinking, oh, Rashida's just there, da, 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 da. I'm just like, okay, cool, you can say that and watch. And then you won't be invited to the wedding even because you were trying to.
This is the beauty of us waiting, Rashida. Because even that, like, by the time it comes to our time to get married, we will know who to invite and who not to invite.
That's true, yeah.
If especially me, if I had got married even 5 years ago, today I'll be regretting half of the people I've invited.
You invited, honestly, yeah.
I would be regretting it.
It just needs to be the people that have been a part of your journey in your life and know you.
Yes,
so
personally.
This thing of like randoms coming to your wedding plus what, I think people just like the spectacle of weddings, and they like to have a lot of people there because it's like, wow, look at this wedding. And we live in this social media age where everyone is doing content and everything for their weddings. But there are some people that have small, intimate weddings and they're still beautiful. Yeah. I say I'll have a big wedding, but that's because genuinely I actually have a lot of people in my life that I would want to be at my wedding. I've got a big family. I've got a lot of friends that I'm so thankful to have. So I won't have like the hugest wedding in the world, but I will have like there will be people at my wedding. But yeah, it's beautiful either way. I think a lot of people just want that status of like, look at how many people at my wedding. Because I've been +1s at wedding I had no business being at. That is the truth. And I
would have no clue who the bride and groom were.
Listen, I went to a wedding. I didn't even know the bride and groom. I was there because I wanted to put on my clothes and go to a wedding. And I went.
And I'm sorry, my wedding is not going to be that type of wedding.
No, I'm not doing
that. It's not one of them outings that, might as well.
No, where you've got a random person there that you've never met before. A random girl just sitting on the side eating your food that you pay for.
Me, I'll have security, you know.
Snap.
I'll actually have security.
I've always said I'm going to have security at my wedding.
I will have security and I will block phones.
Yeah. I actually now really like the idea of a no phone wedding.
Yeah,
at first I didn't, but when I saw like, or maybe like a friend, like I like how Tony Tone did, like for the traditional, she like, I think for me, I just like the control of me as a bride being able to say when the content comes out. That's why I really like Temi and Mr. Easy's, because they kept it quiet.
Yeah.
And they were like, you'll see it on Vogue. And then now she's been dropping the content. I like how Tony Tone did the traditional and people snapped it, but she herself did it. And it wasn't someone else that did that for her.
And they did it at the same time as she did.
Exactly. Because when people just are snapping your wedding before you've even had a chance to, it's like your dress is out there, everything's out there.
Yeah. Did you not see what happened to Sorrel?
Yeah, someone posted her WhatsApp, and I know that was some auntie as well. It's always a random auntie that just wants to put it on WhatsApp.
So guys, another podcaster called Sorrel, she has a podcast with, what's the other girl's name? Candice. They have a podcast
She also does really good Love Island.
Yeah.
She's the reason why I started doing mine, because I love her so much.
So she recently got married, but honestly, we only know because someone who was invited to her wedding leaked a video of her wedding. And like, she's kept her man very private. Like, no one knows what he looks like. And she obviously did that intentionally. So the fact that wasn't respected is what's pissing me off. This is what I'm saying. Like, even me, I've got a huge family, but I know at least 40% of them I cannot invite because shit like this will happen.
Yeah, it will happen, honestly.
Do you get what I mean?
You've
Like,
got to lock the phones.
you
man.
have to. I want to have a no phone wedding so bad.
Yeah.
Or have it at a venue where like the reception is shite.
That's how I feel.
Like,
Because I wouldn't mind my
shite.
traditional. I think I'll do my traditional like Tony Tone in the sense of like she posts at the same time, so it's like this is my narrative, then you don't can post what you're posting. But then the white wedding, because she didn't post the white wedding, but then I saw it because somebody also, I think somebody like accidentally said, because I remember seeing it and I even said something, I was like, oh, I think it's Tony Tone's white wedding today. But it's like at least she got to post, but they didn't post her.
Yeah.
I think it was a post of her husband or something like that. But then she got the chance to post like, right, I've had my white wedding. These are the pictures. This was my dress. I think that's more intimate.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best way to do it.
Because I want to be the one to put out my content first.
Yeah.
After me, then do what you want. Like, you can gather, maybe during the ceremony, hell no, there's not going to be no phone.
Yeah, no.
But reception, you can have your phone, but I would prefer if you wait for me and my husband to post
but
it.
It's so difficult because how do you control? Because even in situations
this
like
is
that,
why people have a no phone.
So Ralph's one, I really feel like it was an auntie.
It could have been anyone.
An auntie that doesn't listen.
It could even be a jealous cousin. You don't. It could be anyone, Rashida.
Now we know her, and to this day she hasn't said anything. She posted a TikTok the other day, and it was an ad, and literally everyone in the comments was like, "So you're not gonna post your wedding? You're not gonna show us? We've already seen." It's just like
this is what she didn't want it.
Maybe she didn't want you lot to see it.
She didn't. She would have posted it if she did.
It's the fact that they snapped her and her man. It's just I was
and
like,
she worked so hard to keep him private just for you to do that. She really
kept him private. Because she
I felt
never
so bad for her.
All we knew was that he was Ghanaian, and that's all that she said.
I felt so bad for her.
So bad for her because that's so annoying.
Congratulations to Tony Tone.
Yeah,
and Tony, Mr. Easy. Tony Tone's husband Taiwo. Sorry, I forgot his name. I just remembered that.
Yeah. Until you said, I was like, oh yes. Tony.
Yes. Yeah. Congratulations to them, man.
It's beautiful to see God.
Honestly, keep it up. We love to see it.
And for all of us in waiting, these things are proof. I'm talking to myself here as well because sometimes I'm like, this wedding, this marriage thing I'm looking for is not coming. But these things are proof that if you wait for the right person and the right time, it will happen. Yeah. And I think Tony Tone is a perfect example for that. Temi's a bit younger. Yeah. Obviously, she was with Mr. Easy a long time, so it's kind of a different story. But you might look at that and think, oh yeah, she was with him from young. But Tony Tone is proof that. Because I think she must have got with him when she was like 34. Yeah. And I like the fact as well that they did life, they travelled, they enjoyed, they just did it on their own terms. Like they've had so much fun. Now they can just be like, yep, let's settle down now, let's have our kids. Like, there is no...
There'll be no regrets when it comes to that.
Exactly.
I think that's the beauty of waiting. It's like, as long as you're using the time you're waiting to actually live your life, when that time comes, you won't look back and be like, oh, I wish I lived my life more. Or did it because you did it already. Do you get what I mean? So that's one of the highlights. But our time will come, our time is coming. It's coming.